so glad we're moving on. I mean, the ignorance on social media is just insane, but we have an excuse to stop talking about this. As promised, it's time to ask Rob's lawyer, who actually has a name. Believe it or not, Kevin Huey of the Huey Law Group is here. Hello, Kevin. Wait. Buttons aren't pressed right.
Sorry, that was my fault.
That is Brandon's fault.
Way to go, Rob.
Yeah.
Rob, thanks. Good to be here. Dawn, Amanda.
By the way,
Brandon.
As my lawyer, I just want you to confirm you saw me push those buttons, which I'm not supposed to do because Brandon's a union guy, but he screwed up and we're live.
Well, but as your lawyer, it's important for me not to be a witness.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah.
We can go to trial on this. I can't be trial counsel and witness. But
Why, you're the attorney.
He can just tell you where to hide the body.
I was, yes, that's the kind of attorney
He just can't go
is.
with you.
I was thinking about this morning when I was lying awake like I do at 11:45 because I have insomnia. We're coming up on 4 years working together. All the way back in 2012, we met for unseemly reasons. And then I went, wow, this guy's a really good attorney. And Kevin and I have been doing business ever since then. And as I've said many times on the air, best attorney I've ever met.
Oh, that's nice.
I appreciate the kind words.
Your main focus, business? How narrow would you want to describe your main focus?
Typically, I say complex commercial litigation, intellectual property, business law, as some people may commonly refer to it. So anything involving a commercial item or dispute, we handle. The other attorneys in my firm together, between all of us, real estate, employment, business, the occasional criminal defense or PI case for a friend or family. But
What's that? Oh, PI, like PI. Private investigator. Okay.
No,
I
or-
want to make sure it was what I thought.
Yeah, we've had to do some of that. And we've got all the contact information posted on Facebook and at radradio.com for Huey Law Group. And we'll get more into that in a moment. And we'll take your questions. Phone number is 888-989-9811. I got a lot of email questions we're going to throw at Kevin. But the main reason we came up with this idea is we thought, well, hell, here's a really good opportunity. We're doing a really good thing. And we wanted to give some PR to the Black and White Furball that you are, the co-sponsor of this year?
Wow.
I am a co-sponsor and the VIP reception host, which is just a sexy phrase for the fact that there is a separate reception in a room, and my firm's name will be all over the place, and some of us will be rubbing elbows and hobnobbing and that sort of thing for an hour. So,
That's what I have to do. I have to hobnob for
correct.
an hour. Okay.
You have to hobnob.
Wow, that's your favorite.
You're really good at the knob part.
I'll be knobbed up. I'll be properly lubricated for that. What is the fur? You've been to the fur ball, right? Or is this your first year doing it?
This is my first year.
Okay, so what's the point of it? What are we doing here?
Well, the backstory is my first child is a 12-year-old lab border collie mix named Gracie. And
so sweet. Gracie.
I like the in unison. I got her from Maddie's Adoption Center at the San Francisco SPCA. So I've always been a fan, and I just happened to do a little bit of research on the SAC SPCA, and they're having their big black tie event this year. So I made a couple of phone calls, and there you go, became a co-sponsor.
And the actual event is at the SPCA.
It is at the facility, and the address, I would just urge people to look it up. It's way south and kind of an industrial area of Sacramento.
Google it.
Yeah.
If you Google Black and White Furball Sacramento, it comes up immediately.
Nice.
I've posted on our Facebook page a link to the SPCA website with all of the information on the Black and White Furball.
Cool. And the point of this is to raise money for the SPCA and help these animals.
Correct. All the money goes to fund the facility, animals, the spay neutering clinic, which they do an incredible amount of volume. It's unbelievable. Thousands and thousands of pets, primarily cats. Asterisk on a reference you made earlier to me having a cat. I've never heard something so offensive in my life.
I wasn't sure.
But so it's an incredible organization, and they need the help, and they do a lot of great work, and they do a lot of good work for lower income and individuals who don't otherwise have the resources to go anywhere else to take care of their pets.
And anyone can go to this thing. And so we should mention, it's a week from Saturday. It's October 8th. It's Columbus Day weekend, October 8th. Right?
October 8th.
Yeah, Saturday night. Anyone can go.
Anyone can go.
You have to be fancy.
What is the black and white? You said black tie, and you and I texted back and forth. Well, I mean, do we all have to wear tuxes, or what does that really mean?
I hope not. There's black tie, and then there's black tie. I would say I'm going to try to clean up as best I can. But this is not a strictly formal event, so that should not scare anyone off.
So if somebody just has a suit, they're good, or a nice dress.
Suit, business casual, cocktail dress, coming from work at the office should be just fine.
Jeans.
No one's going to kick them out.
No,
Jeans,
not
Flip-flops?
flip-flops, shorts.
The
mean, you
goal,
pay your ticket.
yeah, the goal is to impress. Really, the goal is to be there for a good cause, and I don't think anyone's going to care how you show up as long as you're
Give your
there
money.
to help and you care.
Just for the record, I do plan on outdressing you. I mean, that is my goal.
that's not hard to do, Rob.
As displayed today.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? I'm in my suit
know,
and
that's
dress
so
shirt,
great.
and my attorney is in his T-shirt with his full-on sleeve tats showing. Which, of
I
course,
love it.
whenever you go to court, you just wear long sleeves. But other than that, you look like the coolest attorney since the history of time.
Yeah.
To those people.
He's the attorney you'd want to hire.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about with the full sleeves.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Your Honor. If you're listening, Your Honor. Yeah.
Doesn't exist.
Let's just say I spent a lot of time, a couple of decades in a suit and tie, and if I don't have to be in uniform, typically I'm not.
What do you keep looking at your phone? Is there something we need to mention here?
Yeah, I wanted to make
'Cause
sure
I know
that
you're
I got
not
it right.
reading texts from like customers.
I am
clients.
not. Yes, I'm
Clients.
double billing you as we speak. I'm sure that's totally ethical. Christy Merriman is the community outreach person at the SAC SPCA, so I asked her for a blurb about what she would prefer. I said, instead of just making something up that was not accurate. So October 8th, 6 to 10:30 p.m. General tickets are on sale, but there are less than 100 tickets left.
Wow.
Typically, the event sells out. You can purchase tickets by visiting sspca.org, clicking on the event section, and I asked her to tell us a little bit about some of the stuff that's going on. So David Garibaldi, the gentleman who does the cool painting on site, the quick stuff, he's going to be there to do some
Oh, that's cool.
paintings live.
Wow.
There will be a silent auction, a live auction, a red carpet event, and of course the receptions and things like that.
David Garibaldi, Don, if you remember America's Got Talent, I think he may have won or come very close to winning.
I was wondering why that name sounded familiar.
And he's from Sacramento. And
Yes!
and he did like the quick painting on canvas. It's like this
Yeah,
live
oh my God, that
canvas
was
painting.
good.
He's really amazing.
That was
Very
a
cool
good
to
thing
watch.
out of Sacramento.
yes.
He's really talented.
We just got this email, rad@radradio.com, from Lucian.
Hey, Lucien.
She says, "Damn, Rob, your lawyer has a hell of a radio voice. Damn sexy."
Damn.
That's a good first impression.
Boy, thank you.
We have all the information posted on Facebook about the Black and White Furball. We hope to see you guys there. It's a week from Saturday.
It's the Rob, Anybody, and Dawn Show.